Today I wanted to show you all the features and test out the soundbar for our UTV. We have a 2023 CF Moto. This installed flawlessly. It took my husband about 15 minutes. This product was gifted to me by the brand, so I'm really going to put it through the ringer and show you all the different settings it has, the volume. I'm also going to spray it with water while it plays so that you can see that it truly is dustproof, mudproof, waterproof, all that stuff. Because if you're going to have this installed in your UTV, you're going to be out on the trails, it's going to be getting wet, it's going to be getting dirty. So let's show you if something like this really holds up to what it says. And let me tell you, spoiler alert, there's a reason why this is the #1 selling UTV speaker on Amazon. First of all, it only took my husband about 15 minutes to install. It is super easy to turn on. All you have to do is press the power button right here.
Turn on. Bluetooth connected.
Wait for it to turn on. It'll tell you that the Bluetooth is connected. It's got really fun lights that you can turn on or off, right? Just with the push of a button. It has different sequences you can do with it. You can change the colors and change the modes and turn it on or off. The volume starts at 0 and goes all the way up to 16 where it maxes out. It's got a nice little LED screen on the side. Now, this doesn't need to be charged. Once it is hooked up to the battery on your UTV, you can use it and play it anytime that you have it. You don't even have to have your UTV fired up for this to be able to work. So let's get into it. I went ahead and turned on Thunderstorm because Amazon is very specific about the type of music you can have playing or any type of sound that you can have in a video. Right now, I'm going to start out at level 0, and we're going to crank her all the way up to 16. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So as you can see, as I was going through that, it was actually drowning out my voice. That's how loud it gets. So no problem with sound as you are cruising on the trails. You can also change the mode.
Vocal.
Right now it's in vocal. You'll be able to see different parts of the sound that it picks up.
Bass.
Bass.
Classic.
And classic mode. So depending on what type of music you're listening to, or if you're listening to a podcast or what have you, you can change the modes so that it already always has the best sound quality. Now let's go ahead and get in there and test it with some water and see if the thunderstorm noise still plays while I spray it with the hose. We're gonna go ahead and keep that thunderstorm rip roaring up top there, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with the hose. All right, I turn the volume down a little bit just so that you would be able to hear me while I show you. Clearly you can see all the speaker is drenched, it's dripping, the seats below it are all wet. It has clearly taken a good shower, but yet the sound quality is still impeccable. I'm going to go ahead and get the engine fired up so that you can hear the engine and you're still going to be able to hear the thunderstorm noise. I'm just going to go ahead and crank it all the way up. You literally cannot even hear that the UTV is on because that's so loud. I just wanted to go ahead and pull it backwards and forwards so that you could tell that the engine was really running, because it was so hard to hear the engine with that speaker all the way up. This has allowed my family and I to truly enjoy the UTV. Again, we used to have a little speaker, portable speaker that we'd bring with us, and honestly, once we were out there on the trails, especially when the kids have the helmets on, you really can't even hear anything. So this has made our UTV Way more enjoyable. Plus, we use it when we have yard parties and stuff like that. We just sit the UTV outside. We attach the, we hook it up to Bluetooth. We play our music, and this thing is so loud and so nice, and it never has to be recharged. Make sure you're turning on your UTV once in a while to charge up the battery while you are running it. But other than that, the usage scenarios for this really are limitless. We use it while we're out camping in the campsite. We fire it up so we can listen to music. We pull it up when we're around the campfire. When my husband's working in the garage, he constantly has his Bluetooth hooked up to the speaker so that he can listen while he's doing stuff in the garage. We use it all the time while we're outside. We'll go park it by the pool so we can listen to music or podcasts while we're outside by this pool. It has just amazing sound quality, and I love the fact that it is waterproof, dustproof, windproof, all of that stuff, and you can really hear it. It gets so loud. It does such a good job. There's a reason why this is the #1 selling speaker on Amazon.